Huge thank you to Anchor.fm for sponsoring today's episode. Welcome to episode 6 of the Arken cast. As always, I'm your host, Theon, and in today's episode, we are going to be talking about two new Pokemon games called Scarlet and Violet, the new DLC for Resident Evil Village called Shadows of Rose, as well as the new Genshin Impact event called Fungi Frenzy, and a couple of other topics. Let's get into today's episode. Good news for any of you that have been waiting for a new Pokemon game to come out. Officially, pre-order for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is going to be available by November 18th. It is exclusive to Nintendo Switch. And the starting price for both the Scarlet and Violet edition is $59.99. I'm not entirely sure what that is in euros or in other currency. And if you want to buy the double pack is $119. For those of you who want something a little bit more exclusive, they're also offering a limited edition Scarlet and Violet Switch console. If you buy Pokemon Scarlet or Violet and play for an estimated 60 and 90 minutes, you can get a special Pikachu. This special Pikachu knows the move Fly, and its Terra type is Flying. You must collect this Pikachu before February 28, 2023. So just be aware there is a limited time that you can collect the Pikachu. So get it while it's still there. Your pre-order will include Potion times 10, Antidote times 10, and you will also get 3 revives. Pokemon Violet and Scarlet are mainline Pokemon games. So they are not like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So any of the games that came out like after that were remakes of original ones, these are not like that. The game is not a spin-off like Pokemon Legends Arceus. Just put that in there as well. The starters this time are Grasscat Sprigatito, the Firecroc Fuecoco, and the Water Duckling Quaxley. This new region that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is taking place in is called Paldea. And as far as I know right now, there's no DLC information, but stay tuned because if there is, I will probably cover it in another episode. And I'm really excited for the new game. I know a lot of people have been raving about it, and it looks like it's going to be a really good Pokemon game because we haven't gotten a mainstream game, I think, in like 2021, I think it was, that we had the last mainstream Pokemon game. But yeah, stay tuned for that. We're going to take a quick little break, and we'll be back to talk about the Fungi Frenzy Genshin Impact event. Big news, as of the beginning of this month. I'm kind of recording it a week in, but there is a brand new Genshin Impact event called Fungi Frenzy. A lot of people have said it is like Pokemon. I don't disagree at all. The new event is going to include lots of Primo Gems, Mora, and other Ascension materials such as tiles. I can't think of what it is, but there's a bunch of new Ascension materials, as well as for those of you who don't end up pulling Nahida or end up pulling Yoimiya during this event, which are the 2 banner characters currently available, you can get, by doing the storyline for this event, you can get Dory, which is Treasure of Dreams, something like that. I think that's what it said. And she is available when you collect 1,000 fungus medals. Fungus medals can be acquired through the main storyline as well as completing main storyline quests. which you will earn achievements from, and then you will be able to collect your medals. Much like Pokemon, it is a battle style event. So during the battle portions, you will be going after enemies. Your characters will not be fighting. This will be the fungi only fighting the bad guys. So like hilly churls, law churls, and that sort of thing. Collect different fungi to battle with. As you collect different fungi, you'll unlock them in the fungi archive, and you can also do cultivate, which will level up your fungi so that they're a lot stronger and can beat complete battles a lot easier. The next banner pull for any of you who are waiting to do the next one because you don't want to pull Nahida. Although Nahida is one of the main ones right now that a lot of people want to pull. It's 108 pulls for any of you wondering, and it is almost impossible. I've tried, and it's really hard to get her. So the next banner pull is the Raiden Shogun and Tartaglia. That will be phase 2 of 3.2. And then with 3.3 coming around, we will have, I think, Layla and Scaramouche, if I remember correctly reading. But this event is only available till November 28th. So if you end up missing it, don't freak out because there will be more events. And stay tuned for any more news concerning Genshin Impact. Big news coming from Remedy Entertainment this week. It has officially been confirmed that we are getting a Control 2, a sequel to Control. It is in development for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, as well as PC. With Control 2, we'll take a leap into the unknown, said game director Mikhail Kasrinin on Remedy's website. It'll be an unexpected journey. It'll take a while, but to put it mildly, this is the most exciting project I've ever worked on. Still in its early days, but it'll be worth the wait. It was, I believe, it was confirmed November 11th, 2022. And I could not be more excited. I absolutely loved playing Control, the first one. It was so well done, and I can't wait to see what they do for the next one. I think it was 2019 the last one came out, but Remedy confirmed earlier in November that Control 2 is still in the concept stage, meaning the game hasn't entered active development and therefore likely still years away. It has a budget of around 52 million. That is 50 million euros, which is significantly more than its original game, which was 30 million. For context, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt cost 81 million, while Red Dead Redemption cost between 80 and 100 million. It is not the only Control game in development. However, as codenamed Condor is an upcoming 4-player cooperative PvE title that was announced in summer 2021. IGN said Control creates captivating oddball world that never loses the thread of its supernatural tale. I, for one, am super freaking excited for this. I'll leave linked. This is going to be going up on YouTube as well, so I'll leave link down below in the description, the article, and I can't wait. Like, I really enjoyed playing the first one. I think it was well done. It got IGN Game of the Year, which is a big freaking title to get. I'm excited to see what they do with the next one, and hopefully they might add some hidden talents in there, like little Easter eggs from the first one. But that's going to about do it for this segment, and heading on to the next one. Bit of a subtopic I wanted to talk about, because I'm kind of irritated by it, but I just wanted to sort of talk about it on the podcast. pulling for Nahida on Genshin is almost impossible. You need 180 pulls in order to pull her because she's the new Dendro Archon. They made it almost impossible to get her. Unfortunately, because of how her stats are, you will need to pull her weapon as well for her to be any good. For those of you who don't know what Genshin is, Nahida is the Dendro Archon and the Archon of Sumeru. Just if you're curious about Genshin, just look it up online. Be prepared to fight Scaramouche for her talent level up materials. Do not underestimate Scaramouche. He is very tricky to battle. If you don't get Nahida, don't worry, because there's also Yoimiya as well. So just because you don't pull one 5-star, that doesn't mean that you won't pull another. And there's no reason you shouldn't get her. She's adorable. All right, that's it for this subtopic, and sending it off to the outro.